Electricians, I need a microphone so everybody can hear me. Thank you. Gates rolling behind Bob Knox, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Royals Ideal left well for the lead. From the outside, Poco Hawk drives out towards the inside. Sports Center came away well to be third. Driving up on the outside, Bold Buddy fourth. Coming away fifth and settling in, Hot Dog John. Looking to drop in as Povard in. He will right in front of Royal Viking Queen. Then on the inside, it's Valiant Norman towards the inside. Supermask and parked and trailing, getting with it. First race, Pacers move on to the backstretch, and Bold Buddy now takes the lead off a quarter. 29 seconds flat. It's Bold Buddy to the front, racing in second, and now driving from second. Royals Ideal says, I want the lead back. Royals Ideal takes the lead. Bold Buddy says, you want it, you can have it. Racing in third position to the half. Poco Hawk up on the outside, gaining ground fourth. Is Povard racing up on the outside fifth. Valiant Norman shuffled sixth inside his Sports Center, then to the outside, getting whiff at seventh. Racing up to be eighth. Supermask, Hot Dog John shuffled ninth. Royal Viking Queen shuffled 10th. They went by the half in 58 and 3, less than a half mile the pace in the opener. On the inside, it's Royals Ideal. On the outside, the challenger second is Povard. Towards the inside in third is Bold Buddy. Ranging up on the outside fourth is Valiant Norman. Fifth towards the inside with no place to go. Poco Hawk getting whiff. It's hanging and needs to do more. Supermass tips out wide for the drive. They're on their way home. Royals Ideal on the inside. Povard on the outside. They hooked up at the 3/8 and they're still going head and head. Here comes Valiant Norman charging up on the outside third. Bold Buddy screaming out for racing him, and now he's got it through the open stretch. Royals Ideal on the inside, on the outside, Valiant Norman, Bold Buddy along the open stretch. Here comes Valiant Norman to win it. Valiant Norman getting up to win it a length. Far outside, Poco Hawk up for third. Trotters are sent on their way, and Dynamite Blue left well for the lead. Victory Jammer came away well, settling in third. Mountain Solo in fourth position. Speedy Uno, followed by Jackie's Paramount fifth. Far back, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. They move to the backstretch. Dynamite Blue having trouble clearing Victory Jammer. Racing in third position. Mountain Solo in fourth position to the quarter. Speedy Uno. Jackie's Paramount fifth. Far back still, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. They race by the opening quarter in 30 1/5. Your leader, Dynamite Blue, by 2. Victory Jammer second by 2. Mountain Solo closing the gap third. In fourth position, Speedy Uno. Jackie's Paramount fifth. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades not even close. They approach the half-mile pole, and Dynamite Blue going along comfortably leads by 2. On the inside, Victory Jammer second. Up on the outside, Speedy Uno comes on third. Mountain Solo shuffled fourth. Jackie's Paramount on the outside fifth. Far back still, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Halfway home, 101 flat. Trotters are around the turn. Dynamite Blue by 2. Victory Jammer second ahead. Speedy Uno hanging on the outside third. Towards the inside with no place to go fourth, and full of trot, Mountain Solo. Jackie's Paramount on the outside fifth. Final 3/8 of the mile. Dynamite Blue keeps the lead. Racing in second, Victory Jammer. On the inside, looking for Racinger, Mountain Solo. Jackie's Paramount is 3 wide. Speedy Uno drops back. They're on their way home. Dynamite Blue with the lead. Here comes Victory Jammer out for the drive second. Towards the inside, Mountain Solo just wants racing room. Far outside, Jackie's Paramount. They're coming to the 8th pole. Mountain Solo now has racing room, and here he comes. Mountain Solo moving through. Jackie's Paramount on the grandstand side. Digging in is Dynamite Blue. These 3 in a drive to the wire. On the inside, Mountain Solo. On the outside, Jackie's Paramount in a tight photo. They're often pacing. Ms. Carbon Copy left for the lead. Towards the inside, Matadora came away second. And third is Do By Meself. Doe Deer is fourth. And From a Distance is the early trailer. Compact field of 5 move on to the backstretch. And Ms. Carbon Copy leads by 2, racing in second. Matadora, Do By Meself is third. In fourth position, Doe Deer, and From a Distance trails the field. They move on to the backstretch. Your leader, Ms. Carbon Copy, she's looking for someone to take the lead from her, and Doe Deer may oblige as she moves up to challenge. Quarter, 30 and 3, and Doe Deer now to the front. It's Doe Deer, the leader, racing in second. Ms. Carbon Copy, Matadora third. Do By Meself is fourth, and still trailing the field From a Distance. They're in line now as they approach the half-mile. Sam Widger has Doe Deer up top this field, a length and a quarter. Ron Vandy Rostein sitting in the pocket with Miss Carbon Copy. Fred Finn Jr. has Matadora third. Neil Coleman has Do By Meself in fourth. And Tony Morgan, the nation's leading driver, takes out of fifth and is on the move with From a Distance. They're halfway home, 101 flat, final 3/8 of the mile. Doe Deer leads a length and a quarter, racing in second. Ms. Carbon Copy From a Distance ranging up on the outside third. Matadora gapping on the inside fourth. Do By Meself now trailing. They've reached the top of the stretch, and Doe Deer tells them all, catch me if you can. It's Doe Deer, the leader. Ms. Carbon Copy off a perfect trip, racing second. Matadora third on the outside, From a Distance fourth. Do By Meself is fifth. Your leader still is Doe Deer. Ms. Carbon Copy trying to come through the inside. No one else has much of a chance. It's Doe Deer, the leader. Ms. Carbon Copy's closing on the inside. Now she takes a left-hand turn and has left the course, and there's confusion, and Doe Deer's going to win it. Ms. Carbon Copy second. Matadora belated. Here they come. They're often pacing under a powerhouse left-handed whip. Sinolog out fast for the lead. Viv Cisco Kid towards the inside. Came away well, and now these two battle for the lead. Coming away third is Placid Bill. Tough Eyes settles in fourth. The Famous Clown fifth. Buddy Walton at the end. They move on to the backstretch, and Sinolog now takes the lead as Viv Cisco Kid yields in second. Racing in third, Placid Bill in fourth position. Tough Eyes, the Famous Clown, and Buddy Walton. They've reached the quarter in 29 and 1. Sinolog wanted the lead at all costs, and he has the lead. Leads by 2, racing in second. Viv Cisco Kid in third position up the backstretch. Placid Bill, Tough Eyes fourth. Racing in fifth, the Famous Clown, Buddy Walton sixth. No change in position. They go still in line as they approach the half. Sinolog cuts it out a length and a quarter. Viv Cisco Kid under a strong hold. Racing in third is Placid Bill in fourth. Tough Eyes, they've reached the half in 1 minute and 1/5. They move around the turns. Sinolog, the leader. Viv Cisco Kid still right there, second. In third is Placid Bill. Tough Eyes drives out of fourth. Saving ground. Inside is the Famous Clown, Buddy Walton, on the move from last. 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside, and 5 lengths would cover them all. They're at the top of the stretch. Sinolog, the leader, up on the outside. Placid Bill comes on second. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Sinolog on a short lead. Placid Bill right alongside second. Viv Cisco Kid, no place to go, third. Tough Eyes coming on the outside, fourth. Also looking for racing room, the Famous Clown, followed by Buddy Walton. Final 1/8 of a mile. Sinolog, the leader. He's getting pressure now from Tough Eyes on the outside. Viv Cisco Kid coming through on the inside. There's 3 in a drive to the wire. Sinolog, a final move by Tough Eyes. Tough Eyes to win it. Trotters are on their way, and Quick Tan left for the lead. From the outside, driving out, Sacramento View. Still further out is Noble Earls. They battle for position. In between horses driving out is Speedy Rompaway. Hawthorne Map is fifth, off stride on the turn. Prairie Land Raider. Prairie Land Raiders off stride. Now taking over sixth, Never Fish in seventh position. Elegancy trailing the field off stride. Prairie Land Raider. Prairie Land Raider at the end. They've reached the quarter in 28-4. Your leader, Sacramento View, up on the outside. Noble Earl comes on second. Racing in third is Quick Tan. And it's a 2.5 length gap to Speedy Rompaway fourth. Another 2 back to Hawthorne Map fifth. Racing in sixth, Never Fish. Another 2 back to Elegant Sea. Far back, Prairie Land Raider. They're going a quick tempo as they approach the half. Your leader, Noble Earl. Sacramento View racing second. Quick Tan third. Speedy Rompaway to the outside fourth. Halfway home, 58-1. They move around the turn. It's Noble Earl, the leader. Sacramento View stalking second on the inside. Quick Tan begins to look for Racing Room third. Speedy Rompaway on the outside fourth. Hawthorne Map to the outside fifth. Never Fish on the outside sixth. Elegant Sea needs to make up 10 lengths. Still trailing Prairie Land Raider. Trotters are on their way home. It's Noble Earl, the leader. Sacramento View's had a golden trip tonight, second. Losing ground third. Quick Tan looking for Racing Room. Hawthorne Map on the outside. Speedy Rompaway. They're in the final 3/16 of the mile. Noble Earl, the leader. Sacramento View trying to come on second. Towards the inside, Quick Tan back for third. It's Noble Earl holding firm. Sacramento View comes out for the drive but cannot gain. And Noble Earl has the lead and he's going strong to the wire. Noble Earl wins it by 2. Sacramento View second. Quick Tan finished third. They're off and pacing. No Surrender left well for the lead. On the inside, Broadway Natural came away well to be second. On the inside, taking over third is Prairie Land Bomber coming away fourth. Pine Lane Wilkes capture him fifth. Barnow sixth in the early trailer. Park Avenue Mike. They move on to the backstretch, and your leader is No Surrender racing in second. Broadway Natural. These two have drawn away 5 lengths from the rest of the field. Prairie Land Bomber cutting his own mile in third, racing in fourth. Pine Lane Wilkes capture him fifth. Barnow sixth, and Park Avenue Mike can see them all. Quarter 29-1. They've paced 3/8 of a mile, and it's No Surrender, the leader, a length and a quarter. Racing in second, Broadway Natural. Prairie Land Bomber now closing the gap third. In fourth is Pine Lane Wilkes. Capture him now first to pull and rushing up on the outside fifth. Right behind him, Barnow gains ground sixth and on the move from seventh. Park Avenue Mike, 7 lanes, covers the field as they reach the half. No Surrender shows the way to a half in a minute flat. They move around the turn. No Surrender, the leader, a length up on the outside. Pine Lane Wilkes make that capture him on the outside, comes on second. Towards the inside, Broadway Natural, no place to go. Third, Barnow on the outside, fourth. Shuffled fifth with no place to go, Prairie Land Bomber. Then to the outside, Pine Lane Wilkes, and still trailing Park Avenue Mike. They've reached the top of the stretch, and No Surrender's trying to make every call a winning one as he shows the way to 3/4 at 1:29-3 in the stretch. No Surrender on a short lead on the outside. Capture him trying to come on second. Looking for Racing Room. Broadway Natural closing up on the outside. Barnow still further out. Pine Lane Wilkes starting to get it in gear. It's No Surrender, the leader, on the inside. Broadway Natural trying to come through. No Surrender still has the lead as they come to the wire, and No Surrender's going to win it start to finish. He holds firm a length and a quarter. Broadway Natural second. They're off and pacing. Paris in the Morn left well for the lead. On the inside, Rock the Cradle came away well. Racing up on the outside is Sia. Towards the inside, moving through third, is Coming At Ya. Sia racing in fourth. In fifth position, Lake Hills Joanne. Many happy times at the end. They race to the quarter, and your leader, Rock the Cradle, in second position. Paris in the Morn Coming At You third. The opening quarter, 28-2. On the mid-back stretch, it's Rock the Cradle, the leader, racing in second. Paris in the Morn Coming At You third. In fourth is Sia racing in fifth. Lake Hills Joanne. Many happy times at the end. They race to the half. And your leader by 2 lengths, Rock the Cradle in second position. Paris in the Morn coming at you third. They've reached the half in 57-2. Now that everybody can hear, less than a half mile the pace in the race. Rock the Cradle the leader. Paris in the Morn racing second up on the outside. See Ya comes on third. Towards the inside coming at you, no place to go fourth. On the outside, Mini Happy Times fifth. Lake Hills Joanne shuffled sixth. They've reached the top of the stretch. Rock the Cradle keeps the lead. Coming at you, getting set to come out. Make that on the inside. Paris in the Morn getting set to come out second. Racing in third. Coming at you on the outside, Mini Happy Times fourth. See You dropping back fifth. They're in the final 3/16 of the mile, and here comes Paris in the Morn. You're going to love this driver change. Paris in the Morn takes the lead and says bye-bye. It's 8-1. Paris in the Morn wins it by 4. Rock the Cradle second. It's going to be close for third. Mini Happy Times. The inside, Mudge's Molly left well from the center of the track, driving out, looking for an early spot. Queen Cam in fourth position to the backstretch. Maggie and Alley, and now Maggie and Alley takes over third. Dean McGee backs Queen Cam to the hole in fourth. 2 lanes back to find Phobia fifth. Fox Valley Jessica came away sixth. Dare Her Is, Il Dico, Finales, Philly, and Hapatak, the trailing quartet as they move on to the backstretch. The quarter time 28-1. It's Moonwalk showing the way. Right there in second is Mudge's Molly. In third is Maggie and Alley. 2 lanes back to Queen Cam fourth. Up on the outside, Dare Her Is now rolling up fifth. Right behind her sixth, Il Dico's on the move. Shuffled on the inside is Phobia, then moving up on the outside, Finales Philly. Then on the inside, shuffled ninth, Fox Valley Jessica, Hapatak on the move from 10th. 8 lanes covers the field off a half, 57-4. Around the far turn, Moonwalk keeps her lead. Right there in second is Mudge's Molly, continuing to advance up on the outside without cover. Dare Her Is. Il Dico gains on the outside to be fourth. Maggie and Alley no place to go fifth. Moving up to be sixth as they reach the top of the stretch. Finales Philly, Queen Cam shuffled seventh. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. It's Moonwalk cutting the corner, 2 on top. Mudge's Molly needs racing room second. Dare Her Is can do no more and is hanging on the outside third. Maggie and Alley wants racing room fourth. Il Dico coming on fifth. Finales Phillies on the grandstand side. Queen Cam now is a clear path along the open stretch. Moonwalk's going a huge effort. She still leads by 3. Mudge's Molly cannot gain. Here comes Il Dico charging up, but it may be too late because Moonwalk's going an impressive mile, and she wins by 4. Il Dico came on to be second, tight for third. Mudge's Molly. Towards the inside, Be Good left from the center of the track, driving out. Clark Gable, he's caught 6 wide into the turn. And now driving in between horses, left-hand man as they battle for position. It's Toddlin Town, the leader. Clark Gable 3 wide to the backstretch to be second. In between horses, left-hand man parked third. Towards the inside, Be Good settles in fourth. Dragon Stalker 2 lengths back fifth, and sixth is 04. 2.5 lengths back to Midnight Heat, followed on the inside by Mr. Finale. The early trailer is Fantastic Finale. They're off the quarter in 27-4. They must be in a hurry to go home tonight. They've paced 3/8 of a mile, and your leader now is Left-Hand Man. Racing in second position, Toddlin Town taking over third, Be Good. That's Clark Gable backing off to drop in fourth. Driving out of fifth, there goes Dragon Stalker. Then to the outside on the move, sixth is 04. Gaining third over seventh is Midnight Heat, halfway home in 56-4. Less than a half mile the pace in the race, and rushing up on the outside, here comes Dragon Stalker to take the lead. Now it's Dragon Stalker seizing the lead and drawing away by 1.5 lengths. Racing in second, Left-Hand Man towards the inside with no place to go. Third is Toddlin Town. 04 gains without cover on the outside, moving up 3 wide. Midnight Heat is on the move. 3/4, 126-1. They're on their way home. Your leader by 3 is Dragon Stalker. Up on the outside, Toddlin Town comes on second. Left-Hand Man dropping back third. Closing up on the outside is Midnight Heat in between horses. Be Good now coming through, and Be Good is flying on the far outside. Here comes Fantastic Finale. Be Good gets up to win it. Dragon Stock